Oh my god, Left 4 Dead is 10 years old today. Holy crap, I feel old. I remember back in 2008, I was barely playing video games and was just hanging out with my friends back in my sophomore year of high school. I didn't have a PC or Xbox 360, just a Wii and a DS to play. I wanted to play Left 4 Dead so badly that any zombie game was purchased just to fill the void. I even bought that cheap Wii port of Dead Rising called Chop Tia Drop. Needless to say, it wasn't a healthy substitute. It wasn't until I spent the night at my friend Nano's house that I got to play it extensively. We played until Nano fell asleep, and I stayed up until 4 or 5 in the morning playing versus mode. I honestly don't remember what time I played it, but I remember Nano's grandma asking if I was her grandson's girlfriend because I was a very cute woman. Or as she said, "Oh, hello, dearie. Oh, you're my grandson's girlfriend? Oh, you're such a cute woman." Anyways, it was a few days after that, I traded in a bunch of my old Pokemon games to get enough credit to buy an original Xbox 360 from GameStop, with that weird external hard drive attachment, a wireless adapter, Xbox Live Gold, and of course Left 4 Dead. I went home hoping I wouldn't die on the drive home before missing out on playing what I knew would be the best game ever, to where I was living with my aunt and cousin and mom at the time. I installed the game, and for the next week, that's all I did, morning, noon, and night. It was my obsession. Playing a fast-paced horde shooting Be the Zombie experience was just an unending journey. Left 4 Dead was the game that brought me back into my passion for gaming, and I haven't looked back since. Playing more or less with just random people throughout 2008 into 2009, buying up Crash Course on Xbox Live even though Valve wanted to release it for free and Microsoft didn't want to set that precedent. I still purchased it with glee and stayed up playing it religiously despite Crash Course being a shite campaign. The trailers for Left 4 Dead 2 soon came out less than a year after the first game's launch, facing heavy controversy from gamers who demanded the game just be DLC instead of another fully priced release. I personally didn't care since it was offering so much more content versus one measly campaign. I watched the Left 4 Dead teaser every day this summer of 2009, and then when it came out November 17th of 2009, my unhealthy obsession turned around again, and I was barely even paying attention to my girlfriend at the time. My senior year of high school, and well, the first few years of college were dedicated to this game. I met lifelong friends like Cake, Meredith Incredible, DJ Zoo, and Max through it, and many more people I don't talk to anymore, but appreciate the memories I shared with them. The game helped me make a channel that pushed 100,000 subscribers as well. The game series has been around for a decade now, and even though we haven't seen anything new from Valve outside fan-created mods since 2012, we can still sit back and enjoy fighting with 8 different survivors against 8 different special infected in a variety of campaigns. Development of the game started back in 2005 under Turtle Rock Studios, yes, the same people that made Evolve a thing, with the intent to make a replayable game that would make a single-player narrative structure mixed with a multiplayer interaction system. They did not announce its development until 2006, only showing a teaser for the title in progress within the Orange Box, and then Valve took over the game's development in 2008. A game led by an AI director that changes the zombie spawns, item spawns, and even how certain areas change your path depending on multiple factors like your stress level, how your team health is doing, and determining how hard or easy a time the not-so-merry band of survivors are doing. Having the unique special infected deter people from running off on their own and pin them down to where they must have a teammate to free them, force people to stay together as a team. And not a lot of games promote that level of teamwork just by adding one small mechanic like that. A lot of people tried copying the versus the zombies type mode since then, and anytime a 4-person team was taking on a group of the undead, it was usually called the next Left 4 Dead, which was never true. We are constantly wishing for a third installment in, well, any Valve game. But with the amount of cash Gabe and his cohorts are making just by letting Steam exist and charge for any game to be sold, they have no reason to divert their resources and man-hours to make a game that has so much hype built behind it just by time. Valve understands at this point with how obsessive people are, they expect a certain level of graphics, storytelling, gameplay, and so much more that they do not want to disappoint. Honestly, I would prefer Valve stay on their 2 binge rather than be pressured into making a third Left 4 Dead, but then have reviewers and elitists saying it didn't meet their fleeting standards. With how many modders out there, it wouldn't be hard finding staff to create a whole new experience like with Sonic Mania's development and Sega. Whether we get Left 4 Dead 3 or not, we cannot deny the legacy that Left 4 Dead has created, what kind of impact it made in horror, zombie, and multiplayer genres, and what it did to tell developers how to make replayability more so, even within a limited space. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Left 4 Dead changed my life, and I'm I'm thankful for Turtle Rock Studios and Valve for bringing it to millions of players. Here's to another long 10 years of shooting infected alongside characters we can enjoy for years to go. Happy 10th birthday, Left 4 Dead.
1, 2, 3, 4.